Mhm.
And welcome to uh, Simply Done, the Twitch Network. I'm Don Barris. Uh, this is where Twitch channel where people go to see Young America. I guess Young America, where they go to see catch their Twitch channel. And today's a very good show. This is one with the very lovely Mary Jane. This is called the Mary Jane Show. Take it away, Mary Jane.
And welcome to the Mary Jane Show. Today is a very, very exciting show. We are going to start with opening show banter, and we might get some sports updates in there, and then we will slide right into mid-show banter, and we might get some play-by-plays if there are games playing, and then we will wrap it up very nicely with closing show banter. Hello, Don. How are you today?
I'm fine. How are you?
Doing just fine, thank you. Anything new with the games?
Well,
Well, while we are getting to that, hello, Omanji. How are you doing today?
Doing good, Mary Jane. Thanks. Thanks for asking. How are you?
Very good. Thank you. Thank you.
Monica
Thank
Lopez
you.
Yoga is here.
Hello, Monica Lopez. She says, hello, Don, Mary Jane, and everyone.
hello there. It's
Hello.
always nice to have Monica around.
Thank you for joining us today. That's very exciting. Very, very nice indeed. So, today on the Mary Jane Show, I believe we do have one win of the picks you can mention, Don.
Yeah, we have like 3 games today and 3 games tomorrow. Right now, Mary Jane won because she picked Michigan to beat USC, and they did, so she didn't need those 4.5. But I didn't realize this. Jack picked USC, so he lost. But Old Man G and Hollywood Harry picked Michigan.
Mhm.
Congratulations, Old
Thanks.
Man G.
Thank you, and congratulations, Don, on the Michigan win. I know you always like that. Oh, Terry Greenbean says the same. Congrats on the Michigan win, Don. And then he says, huge game. This was following a hello. So hello to Terry Greenbeans.
Let me see, but if they wouldn't have scored that touchdown and won it, they still would have won the game because they had the 4.5.
Oh, very nice. 2 games on now. So I'm 1-0. Great start, says Terry Greenbeans. 2 games on now.
Yeah,
And
so we'll be doing some play-by-play.
Yes, please.
No, I mean, I'm just saying we'll get some.
Okay, and so just to clarify for people that aren't really up to speed, are the pro games are tomorrow?
The pro games are tomorrow, and if you don't know this, on Friday night, a show that may not be existing anymore, uh, we everyone on the crew picks 6 games in what we call the Mary Jane Six Pack. This is where degenerate gambler Terry Greenbeans, who is in the room right now, he was going through a loss and he was willing to do anything different. And Mary Jane, even though she's had a bad couple of weeks, overall she's 264 wins, 226 losses, and 5 ties over a year that we've been doing this. Mary Jane picked Michigan, and they won. So we're looking at Tennessee and Oklahoma. What is that on?
So could we fairly say that Mary Jane picking the games saved Terry Greenbean's kneecaps?
I don't know a lot about Terry Green Beans. I know that he is heavy into mob. He's got a real drinking problem, and he does too many mushrooms.
Oh, we have a response. First, Monica Lopez Yoka says, Mary Jane, your hair looks good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then Terry Green Beans says, yes, that's fair to say. So I have saved his kneecaps due to my picks.
Is the Baylor Colorado game on any channel? Because Tennessee, they're in, like, it looks like they're driving on Oklahoma right now. I think they're definitely inside the 10. Yeah, they're about at the 9-yard line. They just threw into the end zone. Oklahoma, a Sooner knocked it down.
Oh, we have a good comment. Do you want to do the honors, Don?
Let's just say, without Mary Jane, I would be Hans Gerber.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we wouldn't wish that luck on anyone.
Good man, this Terry Green Beans. I like him.
Oh, and if you're on Twitch, you can see in the chat, Old Man G just posted 3 different Hans emojis.
He did that?
Mm-hmm.
See, that's the thing about Old Man G. You know, he's always ready to go. You never have to worry about Old Man G. And even though Terry Greenbean just is a degenerate gambler and he just needs his picks in there, he always shows up and says hello. Always a good guy. Terry Mojo Yoga. She doesn't go by that in here though, does she? Okay, Tennessee just took a 3-point lead. In this game, Tennessee gives Oklahoma 7. So,
Well, Don, we have a comment from Terry Greenbeans. He says, comment for Don.
yes.
Baylor, Colorado is on Fox.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. So I just go like this, and then I can go in between the games. And let's see what's going on there. Another game, because there's 3 games that were in the college realm today. USC, Michigan, and I think it was a good game. What did you think, Terry Greenbeans? Did you think it was a good game? I would have asked Old Man G too, but he definitely didn't watch it. Because we talked earlier. Did you watch the Michigan USC game? Terry Greenbeans?
He says, great game.
But did you watch it? Welcome
His
to the
response
Big Ten. West Coast pussies. By the way,
yes, I watched the whole thing, he says.
I would normally I know that I talked about this before, but I hate what they've done to the Big Ten. I understand that that's what, but one thing about college sports used to be so fun. The conferences, they had teams in the area, now you've literally got teams from the East Coast and Rutgers all the way to the West Coast with UCLA and USC. I hate that fact. The only thing that I would have ever said that was good, I thought that bringing Penn State was not a bad thing. It was an independent school. They were always good in football. It had a very wonderful tradition. And they weren't that far from Ohio. And, it wasn't like, God. So that's the only team that I thought should have gone to the Big Ten. But it's all
Well, I have
about
3 comments. I need your explanation on at least the first 2.
Okay.
Terry Greenbean says, man, football, run it down your dick. Does that make any sense to you, Don?
Yeah. That's Terry Greenbeans also mentioning that he likes gay stuff. At least he likes watching it.
Okay, so that's a a guy talk comment.
Can I interrupt real quick?
Yeah, of
Oh
course
yes,
you can.
please. Oh, Mary Jane.
Warrant tip $3 and says, "Love the Mary Jane Show, passing through to try to pitch a collaboration with Schizophrenic Surfer in the progressive rock genre. Thank you." Thank you very much. We appreciate that. And Donkey 905 resubscribed for 1 month for his 8th month. So if you're going to say that, Mary Jane, I apologize. I just saw that as well.
Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. And unfortunately, Schizo is retired. So good luck with that collaboration. Terry Greenbeans also said, I hope Orgy can settle in the pocket and throwing. Do you know what that means, Don?
Yes, he is the quarterback for the Michigan Wolverines.
His last name is Orgy.
Okay, okay.
Is it Orgy?
It's not spelled like the
I know
act, but it is. It looks like it.
It looks like it, but I think it's different. But I may
he's
very well be wrong.
Is it fair to say he's a switch hitter since it says pocket and throwing?
I'm going to ask you. You know, I have no problem with what you like to do. No problem at all there. And as a matter of fact, I encourage you being you, Terry Greenbeans. So if this is what you enjoy, but this is not that kind of show.
Oh, okay. A couple more comments. Washington, Oregon, USC, Rutgers, and Maryland are all in the same conference. It's crazy. Followed by that's next for the Big Ten, Hong Kong University.
Yeah.
Then he says
well, I said earlier, you've got them all the way with Rutgers. They're almost on the ocean on the East Coast, and you've got UCLA. Who else is Oregon in there?
He said it is.
Yeah, I don't know if that's on the coast exactly, but it's still, it's in the Pacific time zone for sure.
Okay.
I just don't like it. I know that, it's a business, and that was the difference between the pros and college, that there was some separation, that you would have a team with a tradition like in Minnesota and Iowa. Iowa, that's, first of all, Iowa, as you know, their best athlete ever is a girl. But as far as things go, I loved Iowa. I loved Big Ten schools because they do well in some sports, and you've got all these kids from their state. Sure, they recruit outside the state, but a lot of people that go there, and some of them have been in Iowa, and that's the big thing to do in life.
Well, there's a lot of comments flying in. I'll just focus on the one that says Mary Jane is correct. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, what are some of the other ones?
His last name is Orgy, O-R-J-I, pronounced Orgy, O-R-G-Y. He is a dual threat quarterback. Yes, Oregon and Washington too. And Terry Greenbeans pronounces, unsolicited, I am not gay. All the best football analysis has a lot of gay innuendo in it, though.
Who's saying this? Who said that?
Terry Greenbeans.
Terry, it doesn't matter. If you think I'm judging you differently, I'm not. Be who you are.
Well, I mean, I think he was trying to make a funny with the that's a tip at the end of it. Like maybe he's not committed to full penetration, but he's okay with just a tip.
And I never said that he was. I said he likes watching that. He'll watch two guys going at each other. That gets him off.
And Garrett Shea says, I like Michigan QB Alex Group Sex.
Oh, I believe Alex Group Sex is the backup at Michigan. They have Orgy, the starter.
Oh, Screen Jam says, did Don ever wind up buying the coins? Can I give a spoiler alert of what we finally found out?
You can exactly.
So
Spoiler alert.
after about a week or so of Schizo being very temperamental with me on the phone, when I kept insisting that why he was wrong for not bringing the piece of paper from the
May I make a comment right here? The piece
sure
of paper showing
appraisal.
the appraisal paper. He said he would do that.
Yeah, and he said he would do that multiple times, even with me, just to call back and try to,
Which I don't think the places he's going do that.
Well, I had him talk to me the other day, and he finally calmed down. And I said, well, hey, why don't I just try to look them up on the internet? You tell me what they are. Well, if you remember, there was a long brown rectangle box like this with a bunch of the same coins in.
Yes.
Those are worth 74 cents of gold. They might be worth a little bit more. They were purchased for $9 a piece. They say $50 on the coin, but it is a tribute coin. So anyone out there shopping for coins or infomercials, if it says tribute, that means replica. And that takes down the value immensely. The other coins I had trouble locating, and they did have a word that was like tribute or replica. So I just kind of let him know. He was a little bummed about the $50 coins being 75 cents, but then he said it made sense. I said, they're still for sale right here on 3 websites for $9 a piece. So how do you expect to get any more than that? It's oversaturating the market. And he did agree.
Well, the bottom line is this. And by the way, Old Man G, please, if you have anything to say about any of this, you're very close to this situation. If you have anything to say, please pipe in and say whatever you'd like, okay?
Sure. Thanks.
Oh, and I appreciate Scream Jams is agreeing with us. He says, bottom line, if you don't have the paper, it's worth nothing. Thank you. That was all we were trying to let him know. And he got very upset.
Well, that was the deal. And the original deal was that what he would do is I would give him, he shows me an appraiser and how much they pay. And I said, I would buy those from you for that price. Plus, I'd give you $1 extra.
Don Fro Dizzle says, go Michigan State, and hi, Don, and hi, Mary Jane.
Are they
Hello,
winning
Fro
too?
Dizzle.
Michigan State could be 4-0 after today. By the way, in the Oklahoma-Tennessee game, it is 3-3 with 33 seconds left in the first quarter. And I believe Mary Jane, let's see, what did she do?
Thank you. And in the meantime, Earth Tubbs says, yay! Hello, Earth Tubbs.
Mary Jane went with Tennessee, giving up 7. She also, let's see what the Baylor-Colorado game is. It's another game, which Mary Jane, that looks like a long run for Colorado. And Baylor's leading that game 3-0. But it looks like Colorado, they're in Baylor territory. Let's see, 40, 30, 20, about the 25-yard line. So they may be driving. And they run. The one guy gives it to this guy. That guy goes there. He's to the 20. He's out of bounds. The 1st and 10 play, I believe. Let's see what they do. Did they give him a first down? It'd be crazy if they did, but let's see. I saw the referee and I watched where he was standing. But let's see what he says. Okay. He gave him another first down. So they put him at the 9-yard line. So 1st and goal for Colorado. The guy gets it, he goes on! He keeps running. Touchdown! Touchdown! There is a flag on the play. Let's see what that flag is. That could have a lot to do with if this play stands. But what a play! I was thinking to myself, "Holy smokes, this guy went this way, and then he went that way, and it was just holding." Oh, so it's coming back. It's coming back, Colorado. If you remember, Deion Sanders is the coach of the Colorado Buffaloes, and his son, is the quarterback. What is his son's first name?
Shador. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. I've never heard it. Shador or something like that.
All right, so here we go.
Terry Green Bean says Shedur.
Here we go. First and goal at the 20. The guy goes back and he starts running. He runs it to the 14-yard line. Second down, and I believe goal to go. This Sanders kid, I wonder when he goes over and says "good game" if he says "I'm proud of you, son." I wonder if he acts like a coach or a father. That's got to be a dilemma for Deion Sanders. Okay, here we go. Right now they've gone 59 yards in 9 plays, taking them about 5 minutes of the clock. There's 2:54 left in here. We're going to stick with the play-by-play if that's okay with you, Mary Jane.
Yes, please. Oh, and the mustache combing. Very nice.
We got a timeout. 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12. Okay, he just went over. I saw them from here in the booth. I saw Deion Sanders go up and touch his son's head. I wonder if he said "good job, son," or if he called him Sanders. Nice play, Sanders. Wait a minute. Terry Greenbean wants to know, are we in mid-show banter right now? I'm just curious.
Yes, we just passed the threshold into mid-show banter. And High Fry Protege says, "Yay, the Mary Jane Show banter and sports scores. Glad we finally got the results of the coins. I was on pins and needles. Thank you.
But what I liked is this. He says, at one point, he said, no, what I'd rather have is I'd like you to buy the coins at that price and give me a half pound of weed. When all along I was just going to give him $1 more. And the reason I was going to do that is because the last time that he made all these purchases in coins, he tried to sell them and he paid $10 a coin, and when he tried to sell them he got $5. And what was your line exactly, Old Man G? Because he had the line of the century there.
Said that's not bad for him. He only lost 50% of his money this time instead of 100.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, it's probably a record.
It was good for him. Anyway, the point is.
And we have watching on YouTube, Tyler Durton says hello. Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining us today.
Hello, Tyler. Durton, is that French?
I'm not sure. And Terry Greenbean says, classic line, Old Man G.
It was very funny. It made me laugh. Okay, we're going back. 2:46 left in the first quarter. Baylor up by 3. But Colorado, they've got the ball. It's 2nd and 8 yards to go. They can get 2nd and 12. They can get a first down at about the 4-yard line. Sander goes back. He throws. Oh, he makes a catch! Oh, he makes a catch. Gains about 3-4 yards. So it's 3rd down. 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7. What do you think, Old Man G? If they don't make it here, do they kick a field goal?
Uh,
Or are we in 2-down territory for Colorado?
it's early. I think they kick it, but it's Deion Sanders, so whether he does kick it or not, that's another question. I think they should kick it.
Throws in the end zone. Complete pass! But wait a minute, there's flags everywhere. That
Oh,
might
there you
be
go.
pass interference. That'll give him a first down at the 1, if that's what it is. It seems like that's what it's going to be. The Colorado cheerleaders and they're smart girls. They would know if they were wrong, but they are cheering. So I think it is pass interference against Baylor. So they're going to have the ball first down at the 1. And he's saying, "What? Me? What did I do? I don't get it. Why am I being blamed for doing something wrong?" Hey, bullshit. If I was the coach, I'd bring him to the silence. First and goal at the 2. I thought it was at the 1, but it's at the 2. Sanders takes it. He acts like, then he runs and it's a touchdown! Kyle Buffaloes! Sanders scores a touchdown. It was a good play. I wonder if some of the other teams' fathers that are in the stands say, "Oh, look, there, Sanders called a play so his kid could score." Just like that. Yeah. Anyway, he walked in. That was easy. It almost makes me feel like Baylor. What a dumb fucking guys these are. Fucking pass interference, and then now they just let him walk in. Anyway, so it's now 7-3 over here. Colorado over Baylor. And if you're following from the standpoint of Mary Jane gets the 2 points, but she took Baylor.
Would you like an update from Oklahoma?
I'm there now. It's 10-3, Tennessee up.
Okay, gotcha.
But I also see that Old Man G also took Baylor.
And Oklahoma.
In Oklahoma.
Very exciting. Very, very exciting.
Mary Jane went with Tennessee, and she has Baylor. Those are the 3 college games today. And then tomorrow, Mary Jane has the Lions, the Rams, and the Chiefs. Old Man G has the Lions, the 49ers, and the Chiefs.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we are right now firmly set in mid-show banter. I hope you're enjoying the Mary Jane Show. Thank you so very much for joining us. We have now received a lot of sports updates and some very fantastic play-by-play action by Don Barris himself.
Thank you.
Applause! And oh, that's the ice water. Oh, that's a big ice water. Big drink of a big ice water. Is there enough ice in there for you, Don? How was that drink of ice water?
It was wonderful. Thank you.
Now, does the mustache affect your one of your favoriteest things in the world, drinking ice water? Ice water with as much ice in the cup as humanly possible.
Yes, it does.
Okay, how does that work out with your mustache?
I just have to deal with it.
Oh, okay. I will interrupt mid-show banter. We have a very exciting, please feel free to check out our other shows on this channel. Tomorrow we have the Janet Roth Show.
We'd better.
At 5 p.m. You know, with the prettier the ladies, the more heightened the drama. So, I am firmly planted in the fact that she will not let me down. And so tomorrow at 5 p.m., we'll have the Janet Roth Show. We don't know the title yet, but that's the working title. And then Monday, come by the Ding Dong Show and see us in person. 10 p.m. at the world famous Comedy Store. please reserve your tickets online at thecomedystore.com. Click calendar, click belly room, click Ding Dong Show. And if you can't be here in person, it is on twitch.tv/Simply Dawn the Twitch, live streamed at 10:30 p.m. And also YouTube, A with the circle, SDTPN. That stands for Simply Dawn the Podcast Network. Just the abbreviation. Oh, and now with some comments from the degenerate gambler, Terry Greenbeans himself. Also, for your NFL fans, Mary Jane picked the Lions, the Chiefs, and the Rams. Yay! Thank you. And a big hand for Old Man G, best moderator in the business.
Thank you.
Let me tell you this. And if you're looking to have a friend, I would suggest being friends with Old Man G. Guy's a good guy. Guy's a real good guy.
Thanks.
Absolutely. And on Fridays, you can enjoy Old Man G with Old Man G's Fight Club at 6:30. Oh, is that anybody interesting party calling?
Is it Ed McMahon?
It's not Ed McMahon.
Is this Don Barris?
Yes, it is Don Barris. Is this the nose? Yeah, can I call you back in 20 minutes? Or are you going to be sleeping?
No, my sister.
Don, tell him I say hi and ask him how the donut hole business is doing.
He's no longer in the donut hole business. Mary Jane, we're doing a podcast right now. So from now on, if you say anything, you're going live to probably more than 10 people. Actually, so if you say anything at all, it's going live to 10 people. Hey, Nose.
Well, I'm perplexed.
I'll keep that in mind.
What'd you say, Nose?
Did he hang up?
No. Did you hang up? I'll call you in 20 minutes.
I saw that guy like a year ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oklahoma
MSC
now
was
has the
shooting
ball
hot.
at the 5-yard line. Second, let's see, it's second and goal, I think. Yes, it is second and goal. We're in the second quarter of the Tennessee-Oklahoma game. Oklahoma is trailing 10-3, but they're driving for the tying touchdown right now. In another game, Michigan State, who just so happens to be 4-0, are leading Boston College 3-0. Actually, maybe they're 3-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now towards the end of mid-show banter. We've gotten some wonderful play-by-plays from Don. Do we get any more?
Okay, do you want me to take the Oklahoma drive? It's now 1st and 10 at the 4. Wait a minute. First and how'd they get the ball back? It's Tennessee's ball. I didn't even see what happened there. No, but they just, let me see what happened. I'm going to go back in time.
We've got 2 of the 3 games on right now. The first one, as you know, Michigan won. And now we are right in the middle of something with Colorado and Baylor and Oklahoma and Tennessee.
Oklahoma and Tennessee, these are the other 2 that Mary Jane has selected for degenerate gambler Terry Greenbeans, who we found out earlier today he likes watching gay porn.
Nope, that's not really what was said. He actually said football, which, I mean, I can't really tell the difference. I don't really understand these things.
It's like a chicken and egg situation.
I'm just wondering, how did Tennessee get the ball?
Oh, Don, comment from Terry Greenbeans. That is not accurate.
What is not accurate? If I said
Yep.
something wrong, tell me what I said wrong, and I'll be more than happy to withdraw my statement.
Yes,
Yeah.
please explain, Terry Greenbeans.
Apparently Oklahoma punted. Last from what I can tell.
Yeah, I'm starting to gather that. You just see a stupid play. It's 3rd and 10.
The excitement with Michigan's quarterback being called orgy, I think, was too much for most football viewers to bear.
Don said I admitted to enjoying gay porn. I said no such thing. Okay, then I take that back. He doesn't like gay porn.
Can you appeal that?
Can Terry Greenbeans appeal that?
I'm not sure who would
Done.
have to appeal. Can either party appeal?
No reason to, because if Terry Greenbean says he does not watch gay porn on the internet, I'm going to listen to what he says and I'm going to believe him. I just, so that is not true.
Well, wait a minute, Don. Let's dissect his comment. Terry Greenbeans says, Don said I admitted to enjoying gay porn. I said no such thing. Watching it is still on the table. Enjoying it, he is refuting.
I'm going to say no. I can kind of tell. I know, because if he was into that, he would have asked me by now. Uh-oh.
Asked you for what? A free subscription to your OnlyFans page?
He would have asked me where he could see me doing stuff. First of
Oh,
all,
okay.
I don't think anyone will deny this mustache has become very big in the community.
Oh, okay. Hi-Fi Protege says $20 is $20, Terry Greenbeans. And Terry Greenbeans responds with, sports gambling is my gay porn, if that makes sense. See, that's exactly what I was saying.
Oh my goodness. Baylor just threw an unbelievably great touchdown pass, and they'll be kicking the extra point in a minute, and that could put them up. Now, right now they're up 9-7, but they could go up 10-7. What a catch. Just threw it in the end zone. The guy outstretched, caught it on his fingertips. That's at the Colorado Baylor game. Touchdown Baylor. What a great catch, boy. And he goes over the sideline, hey, good catch, buddy. And he's giving the high five things to people. Everybody, hey, my friend, nice play. All right, so, and here's the kick from Baylor. And boom, we are up. Baylor is up 10-7. Hey, man, did I tell you you did a great job out there?
We have a serious question from Hi-Fi Protege for you, Don, when you're ready.
Go ahead.
Have you ever played football, ? If so, what position?
Oh. I played wide receiver and defensive end on my senior year in high school. I played my junior year, and as a sophomore, I was on the varsity team too. But my senior year, we went to the state championship game. In the state semifinals, people in Michigan will still talk about when I got kicked out of the game for spearing.
Oh, Terry Greenbeans says, I played football offensive line. But I'm still baffled by his previous comment because he said sports gambling is my gay point, if that makes sense. But you just admitted a little bit earlier you do not enjoy
And
that.
can I also tell you this? My senior year, they had, because we went to the state finals and we were a good team, they had pep assemblies every week. And every week, who came down and did a little talk during the pep assembly? Who was voted Mr. Irresistible? This is where girls at the school had to give their favorite football player a little football, paper football. And I must admit, I really worked on these sophomores and freshmen, but they still had a fucking football, and I still got the most, and I was voted Mr. Irresistible.
Okay,
So-
Terry Green says, I was also on varsity as a sophomore. ... Good job, Don. And High Five Protege says, how did you do at state? ? Holy shit, Don, did you spear someone and did they die? ?
They did not. But I have never lost my hatreds for a team called Flint Ainsworth. And I still see the Ainsworth nothing. But we lost. We lost 21-0 in the state finals.
And now Terry Greenbeans is drawing a strong line in the cement. Sports gambling is my enjoyment, if what I mean. If I was
You
in
don't
the
have to
basement,
defend
I wouldn't
yourself.
have time for sports gambling.
Terry Greenbeans, let it go. If we thought that you did this, you talking about it like this and like, oh, hey, that makes me think, why does he keep hiding it? There's nothing wrong with it. But you know what? If you don't want it talked about, we won't talk about it.
Yeah, it's a sensitive subject, how passionate men are about men's sports. It's a very passionate and confusing situation. A lot of them, blast into homophobic rages as they're coming in their pants watching guys mount each other and fondle each other's balls. It's a very confusing situation in
Do you
America.
remember all your friends when the Lakers had Shaq and Kobe and were winning NBA championships, and you would go to their houses and they didn't pay attention to you, so you hated sports because of that?
No, I would have to. The fucking weed delivery person wouldn't fucking deliver during the Lakers' big three, whatever championship, their big winning streak. Fuckers. They would lie and be like, be here at this time. And then all of a sudden, oh, with these overtime things and these this and this that. Very rude. Very rude.
And yet now you analyze these games and you go out there and you select them, and you're against the Wizard of Odds. Your channel is getting a lot of people loving
I'm
it.
the Wizard of Odds.
That's what I
He's
said.
against all odds.
That's. Did I say against all odds? I said you being the Wizard of Odds.
Thank you.
And so now you make a living doing that shit.
Thank you. I make a living? Thank you. Thank you. Terry Greenbean says, question for Don. Is it true the wrestler Goldberg took his famous move, the spear, from your football career?
I've heard that too. I don't know if that's true, but I've heard it.
I thought
and-
Goldberg was you at first when I first saw him, so I think
No, I'm not him. No.
Terry Greenbeans is tripling down on the defense for himself. Comment for Mary Jane. It's about appreciating excellence, not man-on-man sexuality. And the spirit of competition, ... It just happens that muscular men are sweating on each other wearing skin-tight clothes. It's perplexing, Terry Greenbeans.
well, you can't really just do that because they're handling the ball and stuff like that. They got ball handlers.
Many years ago, Goldberg was on Jimmy Kimmel one of the first years, and all they talked to him about was the Jewish religion.
His name is Goldberg.
Yes. Question
Terry
for Mary
Greenbeans-
Jane's.
Okay, go ahead.
Mary Jane, have you ever played football?
Well, I believe maybe in first, second, and third grade there was a group PE activity where there were flags involved, but shortly after that, I girls weren't allowed to play football.
Can I ask you this?
And if you
But
tried,
you did play softball though.
I did. And if
Where
I
did
would,
where did they have you play?
I was right field.
What did they tell you before the game?
Don't go near the ball. Run away and let the shortstop or first baseman get it.
Where did you bat in the order?
Last, and I was supposed to walk out there like I was ready to hit a home run and be real cocky about it.
And didn't they tell you to try to get hit by the ball?
That's if you're running, yeah.
Oh.
Run into the ball if you're doing the bases.
Look at all the things you remember from your softball career.
Yeah. So no high five.
Comment for Mary Jane.
Okay, go
Did you
ahead.
know the quarterback put his hands under center's butt and near his balls?
Well, I thought they were rubbing it like as a counting down, like, they were like counting with the thrusts of their hands into their nether regions. Don't they tap and fondle in there while they're waiting?
I don't know. I mean, I think you're right. I don't know.
You never got fondled when you were in that position?
I'll tell you the truth. There was when we went to the state finals, you could only take so many people with you. So they had me take snaps during practice as the third string quarterback.
Yeah, and
But I was
isn't it
never
like
gonna get. But I never really. I didn't do anything with it.
isn't it a flirting thing for anal
No,
if you
I
sniff
don't know.
their
I
farts
don't know.
before you penetrate in the
I
locker room?
I didn't do any of that.
No
I didn't.
sniffing
I didn't.
farts
I didn't do any of that. No.
when you're in the position doing the countdown, fondling the balls and buttock region?
Maybe I was doing it wrong, but I never did that.
Okay. Okay, Terry Greenbean says, yes, they do. Mary Jane is right. They fondle. Okay. All right. So now we learned something. When you see them mounting each other in the middle of the football field, they are fondling. But they use it as like a countdown method. So it's like a very organized fondling.
Uh-oh, it looks like Tennessee just did something good. They might have gotten a safety. Yes, they did. They got a safety.
Because see, I always equated like the football with the fact that like it's kind of commonly known that if a guy gets blue balls, he will become aggressively violent a huge percentage of the time. So that's why I figured they would mount each other on the football field like that. Then the whole team would get worked up to like right at the point of blue balls, and then they just go out and rage on the football field. Can you confirm that, Don?
I would say that's not true.
And then they all give each other a happy ending in the shower afterwards as they're spanking each other's butts.
Wow, they might not give this to him. He may have gotten out.
Oh, bye. Terry Greenbeans has a question for me, but I don't think it's my department.
Question for Mary Jane. What does it mean if the person in the stall next to you taps his foot 2 times in your stall?
Well, I'm guessing if there is if I had a wiener and if there was a metal hole savagely carved through the bathroom dividing walls, it would mean they want to earn $20 or they're willing to give you $20.
Huh, interesting.
Oh my goodness, you can read this next one from Terry Greenbeans. It's too crass.
Comment from Mary Jane. In a big pile in the football field, all the guys stick fingers up each other's butts. See again. Where did you go to high school, Terry Greenbeans? What
He
state?
played the same as you, Don. He was varsity as a sophomore too.
Yeah, but what state did you play high school football in?
He
Well,
played
yeah.
in Illinois.
Yeah, they didn't do that in Michigan.
But they touch, don't they?
I'm saying I don't think that.
Illinois and Michigan, they touch.
No, they would go under center, but nobody. I don't think they grab the center's balls.
I think she means the two states border each other.
Yes, thank you, old man G. These guys have their heads in their undergarments.
Yeah, they do border each other.
Terry Greenbean says mid-suburban league, all conference, all area. Hi-Fi Protege wants to know what position. Terry Greenbean says O-line. And then Hi-Fi Protege, we found out, played wide receiver. And over on YouTube, their last two comments are wow and no. So we are having fun here on the Mary Jane Show. Lots of exciting topics. It's hard to stay clean when dealing with sports. Dawn, we are moving right into closing show banter.
Are we really?
I guess so. I mean, you told the Donut King you'd call him back in 20 minutes.
Well,
and I have to confirm tomorrow's show shortly. I should be getting a phone call any second.
all right.
I do like the fact that they were oblivious to the fact that I would be on my show at the time they said they would call, but that's okay. Oh, Terry Greenbeans pipes in with "Time flies when you're having fun!" Exclamation point. Closing show banter already. Exclamation question, exclamation question. Do we have any more sports stuff done?
No, it's I think close to halftime. Oklahoma still trails by 7 in this Colorado Baylor game. Let's see, Baylor is still up 10-7, but it's early in the second quarter. Got a lot of time in both games. A lot of time.
We have a question for Mary Jane if you'd like to read it to me.
Question for Mary Jane. Do you think Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's relationship is real or fake?
I don't really feel comfortable speculating on that because just because people might or might not have ulterior motives does not make the actual relationship fake. They are an odd couple. They have done some weird.
First down, go! Slap pass, first down! Oh my god! Oh my god! There, Colorado is driving. They're on the 35-yard line. So they're 65 yards away. 10:40 left in the second quarter. He drops back to man. He went that way. Oh, he almost ran into the referee. That would have been funny. Throws. Is it complete? He caught it. He did catch it.
A dramatic pause in the sports play-by-play. What do they
First
see?
down! First down! This Sanders guy, he's got to be making his father very proud. All right, 1st and 10. Here we go. They're at about the 46-yard line. So 56 yards away. There's a flag here. What happened? Pass interference. Baylor. And as you know, Mary Jane.
We have a question for Don.
Go ahead.
Screen Jam says, does Don regret not owning the coins now in retrospect?
It's an excellent question, but no. I personally, it's just like these guys, such a fucking con artist. There is nothing that I've ever gotten for him. All I've done is put him in my show, and he acts like I owe him something. And he feels that he can try to rip me off. He was talking. I think these coins are worth like 40 grand total.
He was jumping between getting 2 or 3,000 from you to 7 or 8,000 in the same sales pitch.
Yeah.
And also,
Would you say he's kind of a scam artist, Mary Jane?
big time. Big time, big time. Everything in his life is a con. He doesn't even I catch him constantly where it's like he would get his way with the most direct reproach, but he's just so used to conning that he gives the roundabout way even for the simplest things. And thank you, Screen Jams also says your hair looks extra pretty today, Mary Jane, by the way. Thank you.
Did anybody say anything about my mustache?
A very pretty girl, very pretty mustache, prettiest mustache in the world. Don, wowie wow. That's an excellent mustache. Um, Don, irresistible mustache Barris. And then, another comment, but he got 2 pounds of weed for free though.
2 pounds, 4 deliveries of a half ounce.
Half pound.
Half pound. Half pound.
Well, you know,
How long would you say that when he took weed? And the first
he wouldn't
time
speak to us for a week or two because he was so engulfed in getting high. Wouldn't even contact us back. No thank you, no nothing.
And was supposed to pay me for it. And that's when I gave him the discount rate of like $10,200.
Yeah.
And he never made any effort to play. All he said was that you got ripped off. Well, you agreed that you wanted it.
And he's like, you got ripped off here. Check out these coins.
Yeah, you know what, Don? In all fairness, if you're trying to sell him a half pound of weed for 10 grand, I could see why he brought you the coins that say $50 on the front, but are only worth 74 cents worth of gold each.
You know what? I actually would like if he said to me, you know what? I owe you for all that weed. Let me give you the coins. I'd be happy with that.
That would be good.
I'll try to segue that, but I don't know how easy that would be.
I don't think
Anthony was robbed of the $20,000. What a coincidence. Yeah, that's when he was going to pay you for the first one, and then the second one. And in that robbery also, part of one of the half pounds was taken too, so he needed more. And we have Toilet Bowl Comedy 210 says, hello, the Mary Jane Show. Hello, everyone. Hello to you, Toilet Bowl Comedy.
Hey.
All right. Well, listen, I think we did everything we could.
I think you still have 60 seconds for us to complete the minimal contract time.
Oh, really?
He should have jumped at the chance to give Don the coins. We might be able to get something in the near future, but I don't know. It might be easier just to let him drift into his retirement. But you were right. He should have jumped at the chance to give Don the coins.
But at first he was telling me, and when they're worth like $40,000.
You have a comment from Hi-Fi Protege. If you don't want to bridge the topic, just skip it.
or to try to talk over them.
Who?
That's what Schizo always does. He will talk over somebody. Well, I think that we've done our contractual shit. So why don't you give it up? Old Man G, you were wonderful as always. Thank you.
Thank you, Old Man G.
Appreciate
Do
it.
you have any social media? And then we'll go around the room.
Sure, you can follow me here on Twitch at oldmang_gaming and on YouTube at oldman_g. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Old Man G. Best moderator in the business. Don, do you have any social media?
You tell them.
Okay, it's Don Barris on Facebook and Cameo. Get a Cameo. They're very exciting. He has a 5-star rating. Also, if you'd like to donate t-shirts for the Guinness Book of World Records, send 2 XLTs to Don Barris, 7190 West Sunset Boulevard, number 153, Los Angeles, California, 90046. Everywhere else, he's is A with the circle, simply Don 1 the number. I am Mary Jane. Thank you for perceiving the Mary Jane Show today. And you can follow me on Instagram at A with the circle,